writers. So I was just thinking about how much we have grown. And I thought about what if we had like a time capsule of all the writing that we have had and how much we have progressed. And I thought about it, we actually do. Our yellow folders sit right here and they have all of our writings. That's why we try to keep on some of our writings so that we can look back and see how far we've come. So I want you guys to do that today. You're going to look through some of your writings that you've done before, but I also want you to look and see how far you have grown as a writer. I'm going to show you one of mine. So this is a writing I did, and you can see that I illustrated tomato plants, and I sounded out, I labeled, so I did a good job, but you know what? You know what I noticed that I can do now that I didn't do? Is I could write words. I could sound out way more than just t for tomatoes. Now I could sound out tomato. Oh, look at all those sounds that I'm hearing. I could write way bigger than that. I could even start to write, I like tomatoes. Good. Oh, I hear way more now in sun than I did. I heard s, and now I could hear s, I hear a lot of words in there. So that, just looking back at something I've done before, I now see how far I've come and how much better I'm getting, right? But today, writers, I want to teach you, even though I've done a lot of work and I've worked really hard and now I have a lot more on my paper, that doesn't mean that I get to give up, right? I don't take my great work that I just did and put it to the side and say, okay, well, I'm done now. No, you have to keep working really hard. You have to do your best and then go back and do your best even more and think, how can I make it even better? I could usually find a friend to look at my writing and say, what would you have added about my tomato garden? And they might be able to look at it and say, well, you could draw you watering the garden. So sometimes a friend has a little bit more ideas that you can show them, and they could help you too. So if I know at home you could talk to your reading buddy, but you could also talk to your brother or your sister. Remember I always said call grandmama? Remember I put on my grandmama jeans and I talked to her about my writing? So I'm going to use, really quick, Mabel. Let me grab her. So I've brought along my friend Mabel, and I'm going to show you how you can talk to your partner or your friend about your writing to get more in there. So let me show you the writing that I did today with my class. So I did the labeling of Mr. Potato Head, because I actually have Mr. Potato Head right here. He looks just like him, right? So I went through with my friends and we labeled hat, arms, mouth, feet. So I think this was one of my best writings. I think I did great. I labeled, I added words, potato, I was sounding out everything. So I think I did a really great job. But now I'm going to use Mabel and I'm going to say, what's something that we could add, I should add to this? Because I've labeled everything. Now I'm done, right? Oh, Mabel's shaking her head. She says, no, Miss Tidwell. Writers always add more. You think I could add, why do I use Mr. Potato Head? Well, he does look like a toy, Mabel, but actually Mr. Potato Head helps us with the rules. So we have a little chart here that says, I can use my looking eyes. I have quiet voices. I can raise my hand. I have listening ears. And I use my walking feet. So that's what Mr. Potato Head is for. So he sits over here to remind my friends about the rules. So maybe that's what I can do. You're right, Mabel. I could add more by now telling you why Mr. Potato Head is so important to me. He helps with the rules. So now I could draw the rules. I could draw the ear and show listening. I could draw the eyes and say looking, and I could write my own kind of rule chart right here to show. I could also show where it is. It's hanging over there by my seat. So I could do that as well. Thanks, Mabel. I would not have thought about that. I thought I was done and I was going to put this away, but I'm not done. I can add so much more to that. So always ask a friend or show somebody your writing and say, what could I add, especially if you're stuck. So that's what I want you guys to do today. I want you to keep thinking of how you can add to your writing, okay? So that's what a writing partner is for. And if you don't have a writing partner, you can wait until mom and dad are free, or call up that grandmama and talk to her about your writing, or anyone else. You have a friend in the neighborhood, anybody else. Show them your writing and see what they think. I bet you they're impressed, but I bet you could do even more. All right, have fun, writers. Bye.